good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cowboys offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes Drew Mestamaker. Threw for more than 400 yards and a couple of touchdowns in his last outing. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking for a productive play on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There's some room. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And, guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So the Houston Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for...
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Makes the catch, it's Young. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. The tag. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick 6. What a costly penalty. On the option. He'll toss it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point makes it 7-3. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hold it, finds his man on the left. On the move at the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. And he's dragged down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Hughes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to it. Could be an alley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Wegman. Got a man, it's Broussard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right back to the well. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Nestles it in at the 35. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. To throw, it's Wegman. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break them.
Got it! Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Now on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Barnes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
The short hands, it's Broussard. Touchdown, Cougars! A great catch and run for 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running inside, it's Hawkins. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. The Cougars will use their first time out here. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Now on the return. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The run inside. It's Hughes. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Wegman. Here's the pressure. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Houston. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Page. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hughes. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got the back over the middle. Tripped up for the tackle. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Wegman. That's reeled in, it's Thomas. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 6 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Crimson Tide on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They'll open the second half with a run. Picks up the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He'll get rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
Down.
Forced out of the pocket. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Cougars are marching down the field. On the move, it's Hughes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in with one hand. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wants to throw it again. Lets it fly. Complete in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Houston has it with a first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Cougars. Great job by the back on the option. His 17th touchdown of the season and third of this game. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's looking to throw on third and short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cowboys have it with a first and 10. Running inside, it's Hawkins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. Past the 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Houston.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Turning it on. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got it in the middle. It's Green. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Running the red zone, it's Hawkins. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Hughes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab, it's Young. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter, you got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down, better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! And the route is on. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. With the draw, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Now they're going to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And that's a great idea, man. Keep finding the big fella. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's been really the bright spot for this offense, Jesse. I would continue to find ways. If I'm going to get back in it, I think it's got to go through him.
I think you're right, David. And as a defense, you've got to know now, this is the guy they're looking for. He's hurt us often. We play man, we play zone, linebackers or safeties. Who's ever covering him, we've got to find a way now to get him bracketed so they stop throwing his way.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before. Sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Offense working from the pistol. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach. A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stop you.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground, and they get him down.
Man, too little, too late. Where was this earlier in the game? They could have used that explosive play earlier when this game was close. But obviously these guys are still out here. They're still competing. They're going to keep fighting until there's zeros on the clock. But they need more plays like that earlier in games moving forward.
The hand to the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Young. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the